G'day Minecrafters and how you going? Stevo here with another video, and today I want to do something crazy. This here is the redstoning for my capture the flag map, and I plan on destroying all of this massive clump of redstone, which currently is functional. It's completely functional. It's just completely lag intensive. What's going on here? That was connected to that. This must be an older version of my map. Because I had that connected. Anyway, so it is no, wait, I disconnected that function, that's right. This map is completely functional in terms of its redstoning. There is no issues regarding that. It was just too laggy. Like, it required way too many updates. And as you can see, I've only got like a couple of command blocks in there. But I hope to make this a completely wireless and simple system with wireless redstoning and all of that fun stuff. So there's a lot I can do to this map. It's quite aesthetically pleasing, and there's a lot that can be done to it. But I plan on removing most of the, I guess, the large chunky stuff, and transforming it. So I wanted to kind of make a bit of a series of the transformation of this map, because it is going to require a lot of work, and I thought, well, people might be able to get something out of it, given I'm going to be working with command block logic, and command block logic being the way of the future. Hasn't loaded yet. There's a lot that can be done, like all of this crazy redstone which you can't see down here. I can remove all of it actually, and have only a couple of comparators and stuff on the backs of these. That's all I would need, and I can simplify everything, like to ridiculous levels. Not only that, but I can actually add some pretty cool little effects to certain areas. Come on, map load. Let's change the render distance a little bit. That might help. So yeah, let's it's gonna be very tragic to remove all this. I've got the original map up for download, and I will put that in the description, just so you can explore it for yourself and all the crazy work that went into this original map. But really, it needs to be simplified, because I've been talking to a guy, and he wants to run this on a server, and we've got a domain and stuff all organized, and in order for it to work, it needs to be less laggy. It needs to be less laggy so people can play it as teams, and I plan on updating the team functions, because while I do have little team console sections on either side and whatever, it's sloppy. And it was before all the cool redstone team stuff came in. So yeah, I plan on revamping all of that, and yeah, so let me go into there real quick. This is a team area. I can get rid of the beds, but they were just decoration. And there are so many cool things that I can add. Yeah. I cannot begin to think about all the cool stuff that can be added. But anyway, let's go to MC Edit and have some fun deleting all of this crazy redstone. I will catch you there. Now, keep in mind, guys, this map is actually 300 blocks long, so there's a lot of redstone going on here and here. And we are about to delete all of it. It's pretty crazy. So I'm going to have to redo the console area. Mostly because, well, it's tied in for the redstone here. And it would be far less difficult to do it this way. Make sure we got it all. There's one block difference here. There is. So one more over, two more over. And we can effectively delete that whole lot. This is going to be quite tragic, actually, because a lot of work has gone into making that redstone. That took actually about 3 months, I think it was. Yeah, 3 whole months to do that. So yeah, that's a lot of work, and I'm going to miss it. I mean, I've still got the original saved as a zip file and online and whatever, so I can always access it if I need to, but that's a lot of work right there that's just being destroyed. So it's almost want to have a moment of silence for it. Because I mean, it was completely functional, and I mean, even though it lagged a little bit for some people, it was just a beast. uh, and the best part was it was all made up kind of as per need. I think I've got everything here. Let's take a look. Is there any gaps? I think I got too much actually. I had part of the wall. Well, that's a first, as opposed to the other one. Let's delete that. Come on. Come on. Replacing blocks. And there we go. No more redstone. I have no memory of this place. Wow, wow. I've never seen this without redstone. Because, well, I built the redstone before I built the map, so wow, it's crazy. There's just nothing at all. And, like, it's gone. Wow. This map will be available hopefully for 1.5. Oh wow, there's absolutely nothing here. And the scores are remained. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. I don't even. So I guess the first thing we have to do is create a daylight sensor, which we can leave in the map. Because I really don't like it getting dark. It gets irritating. So let's create even a basic one. Whatever. That's basic as it gets. Okay, and a daylight sensor. Alright, beautiful. That's all we need. Now we'll leave that there for now. It's sloppy and annoying and whatever, but we'll leave it there for now. So, for these scores, we can actually change things around now. I can add an extra digit now that we're dealing with, I guess, a lot larger redstone capacity. So I can get rid of these dots at the bottom. And I can actually increase everything. Like, there's no maximum score now. There doesn't have to be any of that stupid stuff. We can make the scores infinitely large. We can even change the number of spawns. You know, there's so much we can do now. Like, ridiculous amounts we can do now. What do I do first? Probably work on these scores, and I'll work probably with the display scores, because that's probably, then I'll figure it out from there. I can also make some cool redstone devices, a few Easter eggs, which I won't show you in this video, because, yeah, I don't have, well, as right now anyway, any world edit, which would have been very handy. Alright, so what we'll do is move this over. So we got spawns. I'll move that over again as well. Alright, that's more like it. So we've got spawns and scores, and they're all set up. So all we need now is to clear out our inventory a little bit. Wow. power these bad boys. Yeah, that's kind of wasteful, but alright. As long as we get it done, really. Actually, you know what? It's a bit more... Yeah, it's a bit better. Because these are only going to stay lit, so there's no point repowering them or anything like that. Yep, that works. Too easy. Alrighty, now we don't have to worry about that ever again. Now these, we can do exactly how we did the honeycombing for the wireless redstoning that we did for that other tutorial I made. So we can put comparators here, 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 and here. Now, I'm probably going to have to repeat this for the other ones, but it's alright. Then we do our honeycombing again. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get ourselves some half slabs, and we're laughing. Get rid of that button. So the bottom one probably should be a solid. It doesn't really matter. Now, it occurred to me I forgot to do this. And there, done. Now we just need our clock, and we should be good to go. I'm probably going to put all of these clocks on the same update clock, just for, I guess, ease of function. Because what have we got? 2, 3. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the extent of the duration between that. 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that'll work. If we have the other one branching off of there, we can run 2 digits off of the same clock. Or more, because I want to reduce delay as much as possible, I guess. And, I mean, given the redstone as it is going to be far less than what it was, I think we can afford to have a few allowances at least. So we go like that, and then like that, and we have our clock. Beautiful. Yeah, I can see that being quite nice. Let's do the rest of them. Alright, so that's a little bit better. We've got all our all of our displays are all ready to go. Just have to turn them on and give them a value. So I'm guessing, I'm thinking that what I'm probably going to have to do is number them much like I did the other ones. So this would be 1A, or maybe 1SC. Oh no, 3SC, because this would be 1SC, because this would be the first digit people would see. No wait, this is the hundreds. Let's have a look from the inside. Okay, so 100 it should be. So this is our first digit. Oh, interesting. That's cool. Managed to hold its signal. So it'll be 001. So that first digit we were looking at will be actually 1SC. and then 2SC, and then 3SC. Cool. Let's give it a label, because I want to be able to tell when coming back here which the first digit is, because it gets a bit confusing flipping things back and back to front. Like, I'll admit I've done it many times where are these signs? Sign. Where I've accidentally put things the wrong way around. So, 001. Just so I know which order this one comes in. And when I see that, I'll be like, okay, so this is the first digit on that side. I don't need to necessarily do it for all of them, just for that one. So we'll go test 4 at A, because we don't want it to just be one player. We have to make the score for this, so score 1 SC equals 1 score underscore 1 SC minimum equals 1. Alright, there we go. We'll copy that and we'll put it in all of them. Alright, so I've just added the objectives to the system and I've finished coding these. So these now have 1S3, SC3, sorry, 6SC3. It gets a bit confusing with the names, but try and keep them short. That's what I try to do, just so I can easily think about it. Now, what I've basically, how I interpret it is, this is value 1 for score number 2. Value 1 for score number 2. This is value 6 for score number 2. This is value 1 for score 3. You know, value 7 for score 3. Things like that. Now what I'll probably have to do, because I've already taken up those 3 numbers, the next ones will be scores 4, 5 and 6. So value 1 for score number 4, value 2 for score number 4, etc. and so forth. Whew. Okay, that took a little while. I've now officially marked all of these, given them all an identity. 3SP4, this is SP5, SP6. You know, they're all done. It's taken a while, but it's all done. I'm pretty happy with that. And I did it from behind, like I just sat here and just went It was nice and easy. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next I need to work on the memory cells for these, which is gonna be irritating, but you know, it's has to be done. And so I'll do that in a moment. So basically what I would do with the memory cells is I have 7 identities here for each character. Now each character is going to need its own memory cell, because these ones, unlike my keyboard, will be updated fairly semi-regularly anyway. And so they're going to need to have an actual stored place in memory. So it's going to be annoying, but you know. And what I mean by memory is, well, we've got obviously here on our display screen these 7 segment displays, which will be completely wireless. And in order to make the this work, I need to have an area which I guess decodes what number we're up to in our score with, I guess, what's displayed on the screen. So like when score, as in the straight up SC, because there will be an A score for SC, when that equals 1, what it displays on here. Well, basically 1 will be added to score sort of thing each time, and it'll make sense. You'll kind of get the gist of it as we go. It's going to be a little bit complicated, but hopefully we can do it. But I think I need to end the episode actually, because I think we've gone beyond half an hour. But next time we will get started on the memory storage for these. This is actually going to be a lot less complicated than my previous system. So yeah, stay tuned for the next episode when I get into that. I guess this is kind of like a Let's Play series, except it's a Let's Rebuild series. But the redstone will be nowhere near as complicated or massive as before. Essentially, all we'll need is the memory cells that I'm going to make next time, and then we can go into the map and make. Actually, I'm going to make console room as well. But then we can go into the map and then modify the redstone within the map itself. But the core redstoning is what we'll do next time, and then I'll add a few clocks, and then we can go from there. But I hope you're enjoying this. Hope you can get something out of this. This is nothing you haven't seen before if you've been seeing any of my videos. And hopefully we can get this done before 1.5 comes out. And yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Stevo, and I'll catch you later. See ya.
Got a little Swedish there.
Yeah.